When Hyundai first dropped the news at its investor day that a full-body, on-frame mid-size pickup is coming to the U.S., by 2030 it felt like a statement. No more experimental niche, no more half measures. What emerges from the sketches, the shared details, and the whispers in the engineering halls is a truck that seems determined to stake its claim against stalwarts like the Tacoma, Ranger, and Colorado while bringing in Hyundai's style, comfort, and technological flair. In terms of exterior design, the promise is bold but measured. They're likely to build on Hyundai's recent pixelated design language, the sharp edges and lighting graphics seen on cars like the Santa Fe and in its EV, combined with the ruggedness expected of a traditional truck. We can expect strong, muscular wheel arches, a high ride height, a pronounced front fascia, but with refinement, not just brute strength. The proportion will likely favor a four-door crew cab configuration, balancing bed length with usability. There's rumors of shared components with the Kia Tasman truck, but refined here for U.S. tastes, more presence, perhaps more chrome or texture, stronger lines to evoke capability rather than just styling. If Hyundai succeeds in this blend, this pickup could look both contemporary and authentic in a segment that prizes ruggedness and visual toughness. Build quality, from what Hyundai has committed and shown elsewhere, seems very promising. Their expectation to localize production, particularly in the Georgia plant, increasing U.S. content to over 80%, suggests an attention to materials, fit and finish, and supply chain control that could translate into lower defects, better durability, and a more resilient product overall. While we don't have test mileage or durability numbers yet, Hyundai's increasing investments in hybrids, EVs, and even range-extended EV imply a level of engineering depth that they will likely apply to body-on-frame trucks too. That means not just strength in the frame, but attention to corrosion resistance, suspension wear, sealing, and the sometimes grueling punishment a truck takes. Stepping inside, the interior features are likely to lean more toward comfort and refinement than bare bones utility. We can reasonably expect leather or high-quality synthetic surfaces, ambient lighting, generous infotainment screens, maybe dual 12.3-inch displays or something close, and a cabin designed to quiet out road and wind noise. Given Hyundai's push in recent years, driver aids, digital clusters, wireless charging, multiple USB ports, over-the-air updates for software are almost a given. Where some pickups opt for rugged simplicity inside, this Hyundai is likely to try blending workhorse durability with passenger comfort, strong seats, heating, cooling, possibly ventilation, and driver assistance tech that's advanced, if not quite premium luxury. On driving and performance, this is where speculation meets expectation. Hyundai has teased the possibility of using its 329 horsepower hybrid powertrain from the Palisade hybrid in some version of this truck. That hints at a powertrain that can deliver not only towing and payload capability, but decent acceleration and efficiency. Compared to traditional gasoline V6s, a hybrid could offer better fuel economy, possibly smoother torque delivery, and potentially more refined driving feel. Suspension geometry, steering feel, ride comfort will be crucial. Body-on-frame trucks often compromise ride comfort, so if Hyundai can dial in suspension modern enough to absorb road irregularity without feeling floaty, that could set this truck apart. Off-road cred is likely on the table too, especially if they offer an SUV variant or rugged trims, meaning underbody protection, appropriate tires, and robust four-wheel drive systems. Technology and safety are areas where Hyundai will have to excel to earn respect in this segment. On the technology front, the expectation is for the latest infotainment, connectivity, driver assistance, and safety suites, adaptive cruise, lane keep, collision warning, blind spot monitoring, maybe 360-degree cameras. If Hyundai leverages its SDV software, defined vehicle ambitions, there could be over-the-air updates to maintain features, improve behavior, and even adjust performance or safety calibrations over time. In safety, Hyundai has been gaining ground, but pickup customers tend to expect ruggedness, reliability, and protection: roof strength, crash safety, side impacts, towing stability, trailer swing control. If those are done well, this truck could mitigate one of the big risks, that newcomers in the truck space are judged harshly if something fails under load or stress. Advantages are clear. Hyundai brings a reputation for value, comfort, tech, and reliability, increasingly strong global engineering, plus economies of scale from its EV/hybrid journey. Having an in-house developed platform, i.e., not just rebadging a partner's model, means more control over optimization for the U.S. truck market, payload, durability, dealer support, parts. The hybrid powertrain option could offer better fuel economy and more appeal among buyers conscious of total cost of ownership, especially with fuel prices rising. There's also appeal in that Hyundai already has a presence with the Santa Cruz, so they know something of truck buyer attitudes in the U.S. Going beyond purely crossover-leaning models, challenges are also real. Entering a crowded, fiercely loyal market isn't easy. Brands like Toyota, Ford, Chevrolet have decades of trust among pickup buyers. Towing capacity, payload, and aftermarket its support are hard to match immediately. Proving durability under hard use, trailering, off-road abuse, hauling is a high bar. Balancing weight with efficiency when choosing powertrains, meeting emissions and regulatory requirements, and ensuring reliability of complex hybrid systems will require careful engineering. Price will be critical. If Hyundai prices it too high to cover the extra cost of a body-on-frame, new powertrains, and advanced technology, they may lose to more established trucks. Reputation missteps after sales, service, repair costs, rust and corrosion resistance, those are all areas where new trucks often trip up. Overall, the verdict leans positive. Hyundai's plan represents a big leap, not just expansion but ambition. If well executed, this mid-size pickup could offer an enticing package for those who want capability, comfort, and modern tech without paying full-size costs. Casual drivers will appreciate comfort, quiet cabins, tech, and drivability. Industry folks will respect the engineering challenges Hyundai is taking on and potentially surmounting. Whether it becomes a benchmark or simply a worthy contender depends on Hyundai's ability to deliver on build quality, customer support, and true payload/towing real-world performance, not just in marketing materials. There's risk, but also potential. This could mark a turning point for Hyundai in the U.S. truck space. I'm cautiously optimistic. In a few years, when we can drive one for real, this might be the truck that finally convinces skeptical buyers to give Hyundai a shot in the midsize pickup world.